In a game with
Rodney Parade, where the weather is slightly more Italian than Welsh. You're listening to Andy Moore on S4C's Red Button English language commentary service for tonight's Rabo Direct Pro 12 game between the Newport Gwent Dragons and Benetton Treviso. Just one place and 3 points between the two teams. Benetton keen to look for their first win of 2012, having lost 9 on the bounce in all comps since their home victory on New Year's Eve against Aroni. Treviso 15 full of internationals, including Brendan Williams in the back line. Pavanello captains from the second row, and influential number 8, Alessandro Zani, completes a strong pack. Charteris was due to make his 100th league appearance, but injury in the warm-up means that he makes way for Scott Morgan. And Andrew Coombs comes in to take his place on the bench. Brew and Chavanga, two wings who know their way to the line. And it could be an opportunity, should he come on, for 17-year-old Hallam Amos to make his Rabo Direct debut after a try-scoring senior debut in the LV Cup versus Wasps. Joe Bedford and Lewis Robling forming a young and exciting half-back partnership. Smith and Hughes in the midfield, plenty of experience. There's Morgan coming in now to join Sidoli in the second row, and Lydiate, Falatau and Evans in the back row. First time that Lydiate and Falatau, and would have been Charteris, would have played together at home. We're now about to have a minute's silence for Malcolm Thomas, former Newport player. 276 appearances for Newport, 27 caps for Wales, including 2 Grand Slams, 4 Lions caps, and a minute's silence as he sadly passed away.
Also in 1959. The minute silence for Malcolm Thomas will begin on the referee's whistle.
Refereeing triumvirate is led this evening by James Matthews, Scottish Rugby Union. He makes his Rabo Direct debut, and he is assisted by Sean Bricknell and Chris Williams of Wales. And tonight's TMO is Tony Rowlands, again of Wales.
Captain.
Dragons will be keen to win this one, having suffered at the hands of Treviso at Stadio Monigo, 50 points, 24 back in October. It's a slow ball for Treviso. Expect them to use the forwards. Big, strong pack. Although these games, Dragons and Treviso, tend to give quite a bit of run-in action. An international, McLean, dumped to the ground by Chavanga. Flat ball again from Burton, looking to hit up in the midfield. Falatau opting to use Harries, the fullback. Plenty of space on the right-hand side for the fullback. Taken the ground by Scarby. It's there for Bedford. Hits up through Nathan Williams, the prop. Good ball for Bedford. Again, Dragons looking to put the ball in over Williams. And the Treviso winger sees it out. Need to watch this player, though. Very tricky. Australian-born, Australian Sevens player. 9th season with Treviso. Registered 2 tries in the game in Treviso. And a player always looking to keep the ball alive. Good ball taken at the back by Zani. Such an influential player for both Treviso and Italy. Captain Italy in the absence of Parise. Dragons do well, though, just to slow it down. Gorey, back to Burton. Can't find touches, pass back, Harries takes it. Brew steps in field. Misses Brew. And that's Shavanga, touted as possibly the quickest man in world rugby at the moment. Penalty advantage though. Lewis Evans takes it up.
Number 4, offside.
And it's captain Antonio Pavanello.
Captain.
Deemed to be offside at the preceding ruck.
So called. Captain.
Roblin from about 49 metres. Fancy his chances. Just the 16 games played so far for Roblin. Scored the interception try here against the Ospreys. His first try. And this would take him over the 50-point mark. Perfect evening for kicking. Clean contact. And was never really in doubt. Good strike. Lewis Roblin. Wales into 20 outside half. Registered the first points of the game. Brew. Always a buzz of excitement when he gets the ball. Unconventional winger, he'll pop up anywhere, but always exciting and always makes yards. And sensible play from the Dragons. First points on the board, deal with the kickoff, clear lines. Good chance for Roblin, obviously with Tubby leaving at the end of the season. Chance for the youngster to make his mark and become a regular. Good ball from Van Zyl. So the Italians want quick straight into the heart. Tying up the back row, Falato having to make the tackle. And Treviso rewarded with a penalty.
Hey, Black, release.
Chris Burton steps up and has the opportunity to level the scores. Falato making the tackle on that occasion, but deemed by Mr. Matthews not to have released the player with the ball, and as a consequence gives away the first penalty against the Dragons and gives this man, Burton, the opportunity to register some points for Treviso. Another Aussie, but as an Italian mother. Man who made his debut 2007 Rugby World Cup for Italy. And a clean strike again, honours even. Dragons 3, Treviso 3. There's the tackle, Falato. In fact, in fairness to Falato, did exceptionally well to stay on his feet, but deemed to be the tackler. Have to let the ball carrier go. Good chase from Brew. Just making a nuisance of himself, puts pressure.
Fine, ball was playable.
And again, good harrying from the Dragons. Making it scrappy for Eduardo Gorey. 9 going to take responsibilities himself. Looks for the box kick. Pointless passing back, can't clear directly to touch. And under pressure, Gorey promptly puts the ball straight over the whitewash. Come back give the Dragons a good attacking opportunity just outside the Treviso 22.
Keep the gap. Boys at the back. Get them on you.
It's another man making his first start, Sam Parry. Good throw from the youngster, put him under pressure. And a great pass into midfield. Ashley Smith taking the flat ball from Bedford. Just come now using the heavy mob. Nathan Buck coming through this time. Again, look at just get involved. Parry, hooker, takes it up. It's there for Bedford. Treviso have slowed the ball down now. He's got to call the forwards back in.
5-3.
Good offload between the back rowers. Evans and Lydiot hitting out wide. Smith. Good hands. Great play from the centre partnership. Ashley Smith offloaded to Hughes. Take and give. Textbook. And that man Brew. They're not booing. They're brewing. First try of the game. Just 42nd try. Really good offload. Good loop-in play. Simple hands. Adam Hughes. Support play. See him in the background coming round. Direct running, take and give. And Brew, ball in his left arm, gives him the opportunity to fend with his inside arm. Lydiot showing why he was Six Nations Player of the Year. And that's a really well-worked try. Just pulled it to the left-hand upright. Fairly solid strike again, but that man there certainly knows his way to the try line. There's the run. Adam Hughes in support, looping round, creating a 3-on-2. And Brew, showing his versatility, takes the kick off, relieving kick again. Eight caps for Wales, Brew. Couple with 2 tries. And that's what you get on Rodney Parade, crowd right on top of the pitch. Although a new stadium, a good old-fashioned rugby stadium. Treviso looking to make the hard yards close in. Ball's there for Gorey. He finds Burton. Flat pass again. Chavanga guessing well, coming in, taking the man. Great inside pass. Again, the centre's working well. Adam Hughes flicking the ball inside to Smith, keeping it in play. Quick ball. It's on wide again. Harries couldn't quite get his ball away. Thought about it. Fullback tucked it, knew there was support coming. Falatau, strong run, you know he's going to look to offload. Williams.
Release 10.
Once again to Lydiot, playing linkman. Roblin, Harries, just looking to go through the gap. Backs in, clearing out.
Straight down, put the ball down. 10 black, straight down. Stay up.
Nathan Buck, and there he goes, Williams. You know he's going to do it, time after time, looks to keep the ball alive. While this is going on, there's a tension in the background. Lydiot, yet another tackle, double tackle with Nathan Williams. Gorey hitting the blind side, finds Zani. Burton, bit of width, it's on outside. Good tackle by Parry, teaming up with Smith. Harries is still down receiving attention.
Let's go, 1 point.
Looks to have turned his ankle.
Shot called.
2 penalties apiece. There's Harris taking some treatment. Could pave the way for Hallam Amos, 17-year-old. See the tackle, Ashley Smith in. Parry the hooker straight behind. This is Harris. He's just gone over on his ankle as he was tackled to the ground by Tommaso Iannone. Harris looks to be back up on his feet, ready to carry on. In the meantime, Roblin again slightly pulls his kick. Just to remind me, you're listening to Andy Moore on S4C's English language commentary service. The Rabo direct game between Treviso and the Newport Gwent Dragons. Deep kick, nobody home. Someone needs to call for that.
Playing advantage, lost forward off green.
Playing advantage.
3 roll.
Through Morgan, take it
There's
through.
no advantage coming. It's been lost forward. Okay. Lost forward. Scrum.
Dragons lucky to get away with that, really. Should have taken the high ball.
As we spoke about before, gentlemen. Hold. And straight 9. Crouch!
Fairly even on the weights.
Touch! Pause, engage.
The scrum straight down.
Down, far side. Far side. No. Come across, gentlemen, to me.
So, Mr. Matthews will try his luck on the far side.
On the hit, keep your weight. On the hit, keep your weight up.
Such a frustrating part of the game now.
Crouch!
Speak to many coaches and they say,
Touch!
so much inactivity
Pause,
at the scrum.
engage.
Invariably it's a free kick or a reset. That's better from the Dragons. Faletau though, under pressure at the back, does well. It's Bedford, Roblin, wide ball to Hughes, fends and offloads again to Harris. Banging outside him, a slightly closed down. Good clearing up there from Joe Bedford, the 9. Through all his experience, sweeping round.
Touch.
And I think Mr. Matthews thought about a penalty there. But I think is Iannone for Treviso. Managed to get his hands over the top. Good fend and offload from Adam Hughes. Centre really is having a good game. And you can see Harry just looking to dab the ball through into space. Good clearing up from Bedford.
Fine.
After good hands from Morgan. Unfortunate, Zani, right place, right time. Width again from Treviso. Williams puts boot to ball, clears upfield. Harry's a fullback. Is the opportunity that people want. Tonderai Jawanga in space. But the ball ripped straight from his grasp. Should be turnover ball to Treviso. It is, it's there for Gorey. Scrappy ball, wide flat balls, and there's Williams. Good take and give. It's the blind side, Filippucci. He's got Zani inside him. Zani will go over for a try. Well worked try from Treviso. Good build-up. Tonderai Jawanga, the ball ripped from him in the maul. Good spotting by Eduardo Gorey. Hit down the blind side, and there's Williams, just outside, straighten up. Scott Morgan had to make the tackle, and it's blindside Filippucci. Knows that he's got his open side, Alessandro Zani inside. There's the turnover ball. Gorey does well. Ball in two hands all time, straightens up. Despite the tackle, the support is there from Zani. And the scores are tied again, and Burton has the opportunity to add the extras and take the lead. Beale, Dragons manager, looks on. Off the post. So, just over 70 minutes gone, a try apiece. 8 points all. Exactly what you want, a mismatch. Forwards up against backs. And Williams, who's quick, straightens up, creates the try. Good chase again from Brew. That's what you get from him. Good high ball from Roblin. But having made the tackle, has to release the ball carrier when they go to ground. And Aled Brew, the judge not to have done that, and Mr. Matthews in. Penalty, Treviso off the hook. Tend to be high-scoring affairs, the Treviso Dragons games. 20 tries in all in the games that they've played. It's 10 apiece. You can now make that 11 apiece. Pavanello takes the ball. Dean not straight. Scrum down. Dragons ball.
Scrum. Come slow in.
So the Dragons will be looking just to take it up on Nathan Buck's side, just to give Falatau the opportunity to get into that 10 channel.
Crouch.
Dragons have stacked the right-hand side, no one on the blind side,
Engage.
and as a consequence, Natolia has followed. Nobody down the blind side at all. Looking for the little flick. Chavanga manages to get it, but the ball has gone forward. Brew used on this occasion as a dummy runner. And Hughes, probably the first mistake he's made. Pass was a little bit in front of him. Darren Edwards looks on. I'm sure that's something that they've practiced on the training pitch.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Solid scrum from the Italians.
Stay 8.
Get their just rewards. Again, just a little bit of tempers flaring, referees blowing.
Walk away. Walk away.
Youngster Parry
Walk
is
away.
getting involved.
Walk away. Captain. Walk away.
Interesting to see
Step
what
away.
the referee says. Sure, he'll
Step away. Step away.
have a little chat with his assistant. Let's have a little listen.
Have a word with both captains. Settle the thing down. I haven't seen anything further than that. Anything to add?
Just both hookers having to go as badly. So
Yeah, just two. Both captains, come here.
I love this
Captain.
bit. Bring the captains in.
Both your hookers.
Go and
After
have
the
a
scrum's
word with the
broken
grown
up,
men
the
outside
penalty
you.
was for green. For you guys not driving square and straight. Both your hookers have gone in, had a little niggle. It stops now. Speak to them. Doesn't happen again. Thank you. The penalty stands. Tell him on.
Luckily,
Pushing square.
Pavanello speaks perfect English.
Yep.
And as you can see, both captains immediately telling the rest of their team what the ref has just said.
Go on.
Miss.
Come out, Black.
Not the end of the world over Treviso. Chavanga ball squirting off his right foot, just outside the Dragons 22, the line out. And I think in the old school, a little bit of niggle between the front rows. And whilst you don't like to see it, Parry up against Sparolini, the 29-year-old against the 20-year-old, just standing his ground. Good organisation from Treviso, looking to set the driving maul going, getting the ball to the back. Gorey is in there directing. Treviso still in control. Now the Dragons have to recuperate. Now they're going to get back. That's what Treviso were looking for, was the penalty. Nobody down the blind side. Burton, again, he'll look to go flat. Ball behind. Good tackling in midfield by Roebling on that occasion.
Number 4, Black, side entry. Captain.
Scott Morgan deemed to have given the penalty away. Treviso will look again to take the lead. A very well worked forward play. Driving maul. Got the ball to the back. As soon as they got into the heart of the Dragons pack, the Dragons had to get back on side. Momentum with Treviso. And Morgan forced to give the penalty away. And perhaps, cynically, happy to take 3 and a possibility of 7. 14 caps for Italy. And a fairly prolific point scorer for Treviso. Just pulled his last kick wide of the left hand upright. No mistake this time. And Treviso take the lead. 23 minutes gone. Dragons 8, Treviso 11. There you can see Morgan just in, right in front of the referee. Forward split for the Dragons. Again, choose that left-hand side, and again, it's that man Brew. Does enough, gets a tap tackle on Burton, stops Treviso going wide.
Inside.
Gorey in at 9, but the kicker is at the bottom of the ruck. So they go through the forwards. Morgan makes the tackle. McLean
Inside.
onto the left foot. He won't find touch though. And Harries again, ball bounces kindly this time though. Spots a little gap, goes down the outside, chip and chase, it's there, it's about the bounce now. Gorey covering across, McLean covering across, takes the ball over his line, and that is very, very good play from the Italian international. Good step from Harry, sensible play, little dink over the top into space, it's about the bounce. McLean comes back off the left foot again. Good quick ball. Burton up very quickly, just a flailing arm.
15 release.
Does enough to stop Smith. Penalty advantage.
Must release. Tackler must release first before going in.
And it was McLean again.
Must release before going back in. Shot.
Should give Roblin an opportunity, an easy, relatively easy opportunity to level the scores again. It was good quick ball from the Dragons. There's the tackle from McLean on Smith. Quite difficult to get out of there, I have to say. Well, Roblin kicks, levels the scores. Harries plays his last piece of action in the game.
Diolch Kenneth, Darren, all even, but
and I think we're going to go to Dot,
proving
Dan
dangerous.
Edwards.
Yeah, they certainly are, and off that turnover there, you know, they scored a good try, so we've got to be careful that we retain the ball in our half.
Certainly high tempo.
Yeah, I was hoping we put some tempo into the game, and Treviso as well are trying to play a game of rugby, so I think this game is going to go all the distance here.
What's pleased you so far? That try must have made you a happy man, Alan Brew.
Yeah, it was nice to see Ala get back on the score sheet as well, and well worked between backs and forwards too, which is good.
Always going to be difficult losing your captain so close to the game.
Yeah, it really was, disjointed in the warm-up, and we've just lost another player now, sort of 25 minutes into the game, so we just need to get our composure back now.
All the best. Diolch yn fawr, Darren.
Thank you, cheers.
As play continues, inside to Brendan Williams again, just looking around. You can see why he played for Australia at sevens, a live wire. McLean finds Burton. Morgan pushing up in midfield, stopping the pass. Filipucci takes it forward. Referee in. Gorey, like an inside ball. Big shot on Gorey. Scrum after as well, though, gets back up to his feet, finds McLean standing in the 10 channel. Williams is with him, that's where he's good. Great little angle. Has the pace now to go outside. Roblin does well, makes the hit. Ball is spilled, turnover ball. Well played, Lewis Roblin, but a danger man again for Treviso. Brendan Williams.
Stop forwards. 3.
There's Burton. Surely he looked a kick. Everybody bar McLean in front of him. And a very sensible crossfield kick. Just about judged to perfection. A good build-up play from Treviso. And in all the excitement, entering the pitch is a certain Hallam Amos. Great run again from Williams, always looking. Dynamic player. Parry just taking a little bit of treatment, bump on the knee. As I was saying, in the meanwhile, Hallam Amos comes on to make his league debut at the tender age of 17. Made his full debut in the LV Cup against Wasp, a try-scoring debut. Here's the try. Hughes take and give after a really good supporting run. And for Treviso, it was about the back row. Filipucci, inside ball to his open side, Alessandro Zani. Zani just the 10 years older than Amos. Was the youngest player to represent the Dragons in that game in Wickham against Wasps, until a certain Jack Dixon came off the bench as a Bled replacement and beat him by about 20 days at 16. Scruffy ball for Treviso, but they'll be happy there. Gorey in looking, thought he saw a little bit of space down that blind side. Parry. And Lewis Evans is working well. Little dummy, show and go. Scott Morgan makes the tackle on Filipucci.
5 roll.
Second row partner Sidoli makes the tackle.
Too many bodies on top. Legal turnover by Black.
Creates the turnover. Sidoli does well. Good play from the second rows. First tackle came in from Morgan. Second tackle came in from Sidoli.
Time off. It's the second in quick succession, lads. You're just taping.
Again, treatment for Sam Parry. A little bit worrying for the hooker. Twice now in as many minutes.
Okay. All right.
Just to remind you, game tomorrow. Again on SOC. Blues against Ospreys. Big derby game. And on BBC Two Wales, Aroni against Scarlets.
Here we come. Hold.
Bedford to feed. 10 metres from their own line.
Pause, engage.
Dragons under slightly more pressure at the scrum than Treviso.
Out.
But Falatau again clears up at the back. Makes life so much easier for your half-back.
Through the middle, that's fine. It's fine. Oh.
Very scrappy ball. Short line, and interestingly enough, Burton has dropped right back into the full-back slot. And McLean has come up and to take his place on the left wing.
More formed.
Nine penalties in the game, 5 against the Dragons, 4 against Treviso. Sidoli looks on, happy there that the Dragons awarded the latest penalty.
Lewis.
Gives Roblin the opportunity to take the ball down to his own 10-metre line. And obviously, still Dragons possession at this line out. Morgan just about does enough. Bedford clears up. Scrum half did very well despite it. Tension from Barbieri. Do you like to see scrum half straight back up onto his feet, out of the game on the floor. Sidoli tries to make the yard, looking to make quick ball for Bedford. Finds Roblin, little step inside. No real space back there. He's tied up by the back row. Zani in particular looking for the turnover. It's hard work for the Dragons forwards. Counter-wrecking from Treviso. Dragons forwards have done enough though to maintain possession.
Stay.
All very, very slow though and frustrating. Buck, the prop, tries to generate quick ball. Not a knock-on. Is Brew. Speculative hack through from Brew. Nothing on. Never afraid to try something, Alan Brew. He does look in a little bit of pain, Sam Parry. Wales in the 20s hooker. Not the sort of ball you want from a line out. And also, just showed Sparolini why he's a hooker. And that was last piece of action for Sam Parry. Disappointing for the youngster. Bang to his knee, but this man, Steve Jones, Welsh international, former Neath player, one of only 2 players, I think, who've been at the Dragons since their inception. A successful first line-out player, very good footballer. Hughes taking man and ball, and Amos comes in and rucks very well, clears out, helps his centre out.
Okay, back up green, play on.
He's come back, Evans looking to play the inside ball. That, I think at best you'd have to say is experienced play from Zani. I think Bedford certainly felt that Zani was offside. Referee deemed it okay. Zani showing all his experience.
16. Wait for the engage, thank you, when you lead it, thank you. Step off. Step off.
Known as Jabba to his mates. You can only guess.
Crouch! Touch! Pause, engage!
Again, solid hit from Treviso, got the slight edge. Barbieri possibly can go here. Just pick and go. Said, feeds Gorey. Dummy with Burton. Look to hit midfield. McLean comes in, but the tackle from Brew comes off his wing, takes man and ball, puts Treviso under pressure.
Off your feet, Black!
But Treviso still have possession, but have lost best part of 10 metres. Burton, good pickup. McLean off his left foot. Happy to punch the ball downfield.
Number 16, Black. Offside.
And Steve Jones called offside, looking to rush up. You sometimes find that when you get a forward standing out in the backsline. Don't want to have a mismatch, so sometimes too quick out of the blocks. It'll give Burton the opportunity. Put the ball into the Dragons' half. Fairly conservative this time, missed touch from the last penalty. There you can see, good spot in. I don't think that was the referee, it was his assistant. But good call. Have to get behind your back foot. Steve Jones didn't do so. Penalty results in this line out with Zani. Great skills.
Push back.
Turned sloppy ball into really good ball. Great manual dexterity from the open side. No change in the midfield. And the Dragons through Hughes.
Line out.
Can they get quick ball now? Penalty advantage. Now's the time to go.
Time off.
And this will either be a final warning or the first yellow card.
Your discipline in the half so far has been respectable. Your number 9 there must release and roll away. Think very carefully.
Eduardo Gori. I think you could probably take that as an official warning.
Time on.
Shot a goal. I think that's the opportunity you've got. The scores even. There's the tackle from Gori. He's got to let him go. And in fairness, Falatau's pulled him over there. Good tackle from the Treviso scrum half. Trying to get back up onto his feet. He is pulled off his feet, but it's over the top. But that ball there, the bouncing ball, you want to see Joe Bedford getting on that, looking to get straight into the Treviso defence. Just up the pace a little. Crowd will tell you. Striking the ball well, Roblin, just directionally, just a little bit off.
That's fine. Caught him there.
Burton. It's Roblin. Brew is coming round. Miss him out to Hughes. Good little step from the centre. Ball over the top. Gets in behind the defence again. Zani does enough to halt the attack and create the turnover. Wide ball, Williams is on if they can find him. Too late, but that man Brew spotted the line, came off his wing, and will go over for his second try of the game. When Treviso looked to be making all the running, slightly laboured passing from the midfield. It was Alberto Scarbi. The ball was on first time around to hit Williams in space, and Brew, as he's done a couple of times, there's Scarby, and there's Brew. 4 on 3 outside. Brew guessed well. If you're going to come off your wing in defence, you have to take man and ball. If you're going to come off an attack, look for the interception, make sure you get it. There's Williams in the background. The opportunity was there then, and Brew did exceptionally well. And once he had the ball, there was no stopping him. He goes over for his 43rd try. Just goes a little bit wider to make it even more difficult for the kickers. I'm sure Roblin will be having a word with him at half-time about that. And a change of kicker. Hughes just taking over from Roblin. As easy as that. An 8 iron from the corner. Great strike, straight between the middle of the post, and sensible play from Roblin saying, listen, it's not quite happening for me. Up steps Adam Hughes, who's having a particularly good first half. Created the first try for that man. Second try was all his own. But then Hughes steps up and slots the conversion. Dragons 18, Treviso 11. Good take from Morgan.
He's away.
It's an opportunity. Van Zyl. Ball is knocked on. Bedford breathing a sigh of relief.
16 behind the goal.
Take it again. Do it yourself. And that was close. Get themselves out of trouble. It does happen. Scrum half recovered exceptionally well, though, made the tackle. Amazing how much quicker you get after a mistake. Says we're moving in towards the last play. Dragons 18, Treviso 11. So mind you, listening to Andy Moore on S4C's English language commentary service. Worked move, Williams up the blind side, looking for the wide pass. One last throw of the dice for Treviso in this first half. Cittadini takes it up the middle. There's an opportunity, Gorey. Surely that was crossing, hasn't given Burton. Plenty of people in support. And Luke McLean will steal over for the easiest of tries he'll ever score. Well worked from Treviso. Offload from Iannone. But surely there must have been crossing with Burton. Referee didn't call it. Treviso have the opportunity to tie the scores. Gorey. Have to say, that looked like crossing to me. Offload. Iannone to McLean. Oh. It's crossing for my money. McLean over in the corner. Burton. Don't kick where the arrow is. Great kick. And probably about right at half-time. It's Dragons 18, Treviso 18. Join us again for the second half here at Rodney Parade.
Diolch Gareth. Danny, what was said at half-time?
We've got to cut out some of these errors we're making. We've made set-piece errors. We've made a couple of errors in defence. We've carried down the middle of the park as opposed to pushing the ball to a wider channel at times, which has meant we got turned over. So we've got to be a little bit sharper and more clinical when we've got hold of the ball and stop cutting out some of these errors.
We're about to kick off. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr, Danny.
Thank you.
Ie, dyna'r neges o stafell newid o dreigiau. Dewch ni gael gweld yr ail hanner rwan. Nôl at y tîm sylwebu Derwyn Jones a Kenneth Davies.
Ie, diolch yn fawr Gareth. Rodney Parade.
It's on as even. 18 points apiece between the Dragons and Treviso. Tries from Zanny and McLean. 8 points from the boot of Chris Burton. And 2 Aled Brew tries. 2 penalties from Lewis Roblin. And a conversion from Adam Hughes. 18 points apiece. You're listening to Andy Moore on S4C's English language commentary service. No more changes were made at half-time. After a fairly exciting game. Sure, both teams will be looking to strive forward and take this one. 50-24 the game back in October at Stadio Monigo. The Dragons currently in 8th place on 33 points. Treviso in 9th on 30 points. So all to play for.
Crouch! Touch! Pause, engage.
Better scrum from the Dragons. Brew comes through, takes the ball from his scrum half, fires a ball to Roblin. Outside half, spots a gap, looks for an inside pass. Ball still alive, it's with Amos, a 17-year-old. Quick ball, much better from the Dragons. Lydiot shows his strength, still going. Now a clear out quick ball. Good play. Again, Brew to Amos. 7 or 8 metres short. This is better from the Dragons. Evans takes it up. Wrapped up by the Treviso back row. Lydiot finds Sidoli. Lydiot will have to go and help. Falatau's there now as well. Bedford. Ball's at the base. Brew, third time he's taken the ball in the outside half position. Takes it forward, it's quicker. Bedford to Roblin, inside ball that time to Butt, the prop. Working the phases now. Williams, the other prop this time, standing at first receiver. Quicker ball for Bedford. There's a hand on it, it's pulled it back. It's gone backwards to the referee. Steve Jones, replacement hooker for Sam Parry. Dragons going backwards at this stage. Treviso counter-wrecking, but illegally so, says Mr. Matthews, the referee. But a much better start to this half from the Dragons. Good work from the scrum. Brew coming off his wing, taking the ball at first receiver, opened up space on the outside, and Lewis Roblin showed a very good turn of pace. And there's the intent. Roblin spurns the opportunity.
Captain, we spoke before, now it stops.
To kick for the 3 points, put the ball into the corner, 5-6 metres out from the Treviso line. Sidoli, will he be an option for Steve Jones? Evans hits the ball. Good midfield clash. Ashley Smith, Roberto Scarbi, Falatau. Only one way he knows, and that's forward. Brew, Soul. Just look at the second rows. Good interplay between Morgan and Sidoli. Brew comes in and clears out. Had to do it because Treviso had pinched it. And Treviso forced the turnover. Williams. Little stutter and an offload. Pavanello, the captain. It's tied up, slow ball. Burton has to stretch, takes the ball out of the sky, and Amos covers across. What can the youngster do? Finds Chavanga inside. Has he got any space? No, he's engulfed. A good kick chase from Treviso. But the wingers done well, maintain possession. Brew, high ball, just put everyone back on side. Gory's underneath it, Brew's behind him.
11 black roll.
It's an opportunity for Treviso. Can they turn this into quick ball? Nanoni, Burton this side, Williams. Dancing feet, and again the wingers away. Little step, Amos does well and brings him down. Good pick up off his toes from Natolia. And crossing, the referee calls. Yet again though, Brendan Williams, smallest guy on the pitch. Ball in two hands, makes it so difficult for the defender. You don't know whether he'll kick, pass or run. But on that occasion, Hallam Amos, 17-year-old, did very well, stood his ground, didn't panic, took Williams down. As Rob Appleyard looks on, he'd be happy with the defensive qualities from Amos, the youngster. There he is, ball in two hands. Outside Bedford, and Amos makes the tackle, and there, that's the penalty offence. Not straight.
Not come straight, would you like?
Morgan takes the ball off the top.
Relax.
Score Leinster 18, Edinburgh 7. puts Leinster top of the table. As here at Rodney Parade, Barbieri in control at the back of that scrum, a very powerful scrum
Driving
from
square.
Treviso. A look to have a shot at goal.
Not driving square and straight.
See referee deeming that the Dragons not in straight. Well, no expert, but I thought Nathan Williams and Cittadini were both at an angle. There again, what do I know about scrummaging? .47 metres. Either put them over or he's hit the post. One step. Very, very narrowly missed. So 18 all it remains.
Substitution, please.
And that's Andrew Coombs, who belatedly came onto the bench when Chartres pulled out. Morgan came onto the second row. So Morgan now leaves the pitch. Coombs comes on. So Roblin looking to go up the channel, over to the 15-metre line, straight down the pitch. Good chase now from the Dragons, led in the midfield by Sidoli. Kicking it to the one man you wouldn't want to kick it to. But a good tackle
Roll out.
by Dan Lydiot. If you didn't want to kick it to Brendan Williams, you certainly didn't want to run into Dan Lydiot. Tackle from Sidoli. Falatau over straight away, trying to get the ball. Burton. Textbook tackle. Counter-ricking being attempted by the Dragons. Burton finds his hooker. Sparlini. Gorey. Burton again. Wide ball, Williams. Good take and give. Really good hands from Williams.
7 release.
Quick ball again for Bury. Bouncing ball, there's an opportunity. Steve Jones in the middle, replacement hooker. Does well. Just looking to put the ball into space, Roblin. Burton covers across. He's happy to fire the ball downfield. On the line. A good build-up play from both teams. There's an intent to play football.
Substitution, please. Oh, time off. Number 2.
On the line is out, but it had already been deemed. So we've gone over the line. And another change. Franco Sparlini leaves the pitch, and Diego Vidal comes on.
Time on.
A Tucumán player from Argentina, also played for Parma. Good width, good pass again, Hughes to Amos. Vanga, again the guy's marked out of the game. Evans, Lydiot, here's an opportunity now. Smith, Falatau outside, Steve Jones with him in support as well. Does Falatau need him? Not at all. Number 8 shows his strength, rides the tackle. And what was a fairly innocuous move results in a try for Falatau. Smith with some straight running, simple hands. It's a little shimmy, there's Smith, straightens up, takes the tackle, Falatau. The little shimmy from Lydiot, straight running. Faletau will do that all day. Fourth try for the Dragons for Faletau. Twice as many as he scored for Wales. Scored against Namibia and importantly against South Africa in the World Cup for Wales. And Hughes from a similar position on the pitch where his first conversion came from. Very good kick again. Opens up the 7-point gap. Much to the delight of the Dragons fans. There you can see Smith straightens up. Faletau just rides, flailing defence. Scores the try. Dragons 25, Treviso 18. Another change. Joe Bedford, who's had a pretty good game, makes way for Wayne Evans, the experienced scrum half, Wales Sevens player. Brew could offload to Faletau, that's where he's good. Sets a target, Evans straight away wide ball. Roblin to Javanga, little chip over the top, look at the pace of the winger. Oh, so unlucky with the bounce. From one speedman to another. Lydiot, good offload. Barbieri, shadowed across the pitch by Coombs. Brew makes the tackle. Gorey, now the runners come. Oh, good hands. Van Zyl takes the ball. Zani sets up. Bell, placement hooker. Slows it down, but it's a Burton. Look at the flat ball for McLean to come into the line. Almost worked, but the Dragons' defence were up to it. Gorey has come off, thought he spotted a gap. Offload, it's gone backwards. Evans happy to kick the ball upfield. Good hands from Williams. Met by Coombs, good defence. Great tackle from the substitute.
Ball's there.
Burton feigned an inside ball, tackle again from Faletau and Steve Jones.
Nice man.
Is it penalty advantage? Brew to Amos. Width on, a flick over the top. Coombs knew that Williams was coming. Inside ball to Smith. He's well tackled. Javanga goes in to clear out. There's no scrum half there, so Treviso quite entitled to come through. And have pinched the ball again. Sloppy play from the Dragons, did so well to create that opportunity.
Release Black, 1.
Working through the phases, Burton, sloppy ball, that must have gone forward. Poor pass from Gorey. Put his half-back partner, Burton, under pressure.
Time off, men down.
End of season rugby, eh?
Like a gair nawr, Kenneth, Darren, how important was that try by Faletau then? I saw you jumping up and down.
Yeah, I think we needed to score because this team's certainly not going to roll over tonight, and we had to work hard for that try, but that was a really good try. It'll take a good try to beat these guys.
That bonus point must be in your mind.
Look, it'd be nice to drive home and achieve that now. You know, this team's come a long way this season, and that would be a big feat for them.
Tricky night for you. These injuries, they just keep coming.
They do keep coming. It's been a strange night tonight. It's been the story of our season as well. You know, just at the wrong times, we've had some bad injuries.
Friday 13th, lucky for some, Darren. How badly do you need this win tonight?
Oh, we do. You know, the end of the season is all important for us. It's all about our performances, and there's a lot of young players in their first season of rugby here, and they need to leave the end of this season with confidence going into next year.
And that confidence, you can see it in some of the players. It is lacking at the moment in some of them.
Yeah, some are, and then we see in flashes, and for me, you know, they're on a development path. I just need to make sure I see flashes because there are talented boys out there.
Diolch yn fawr, Darren.
Cheers, thank you.
Time's off. Still sub.
So whilst Doc was having a word with Darren, there are changes galore. Simonzato is coming on, actually replacing Gorey at 9, but Gorey's coming on and replacing Nanone in the centre.
Pause, engage.
For the Dragons, Phil Price has come on in place of Nathan Williams up front. Charge down, it's Burton. Saw in the first half with an interception. This time the 2-10s chased down, really weren't under pressure at all, the Dragons. Lack of concentration, possibly. Charge down kick. Ball bounced very kindly for Burton. Just a little bit of a missed kick. Just a bit flat. Fortune favoured Burton on that occasion. From Roblin, just a low, flat kick. And no sooner had the Dragons opened up a 7-point lead, and Burton has the opportunity to convert his own kick to level the scores again. Second time off the post, a good strike, and he's cross with himself. The Dragons maintain a slender lead, 25 points to 23. Just a missed kick, I think. And interesting listening to Darren Edwards saying that a lot of youngsters in the Dragon squad. And you want to see now with Roblin that just keeps his head and carries on. It's a mistake, but at the end of the world. Very good take from the kickoff from Cornel van Zyl. Simonzato organising at the back of that rolling ball, playing penalty advantage. You wonder how much further they'll go with this. Simonzato saying to Mr. Matthews, we'll take the penalty.
Number 5, Black.
Fiery little character.
You asked for the penalty.
Wales, Italy, at Stadio Flaminio last year in the Six Nations. He was man of the match. So a player of some ability. Sensible play from Treviso, giving the ball to Luke McLean, left-footed. And a good touch finder, puts them 5 metres outside, 10 metres outside the Dragons' 22. This was a facet of play we saw in the first half, though, resulting in a few penalties for Treviso. You take your pick, any one of 2 or 3 Dragons players infringing at that rolling ball. Vidal hits the middle, simple, and they'll look to do the same thing again. Hand is still up from the referee. Barbieri, number 8, good strength, brought down by Lydiot. Simonzato happy to leave it. Changes his mind. Just pop it up, Vidal is there. Misses him, straight to Zani. Rizzo, the prop, clears out. Burton, little switch pass. Scarby comes back on the angle. Put the floor. Simonzato has to fight hard, he's scragged to the floor. Bonello. Tacklers to get away, ball's there. Simonzato's back up on his feet. Burton, players outside. That's Zani. Brew, that's what he does well, putting Treviso under pressure. Does pick his moments well. Force Simonzato into a rushed pass. Territory fairly even. Possession, 50-50.
Crouch! Touch! Pause, engage.
Better scrum from the Dragons.
Reset. Nobody's fault. Reset. No.
Nobody's fault.
Find your point.
Nobody's fault, and then tells the prop to sort his binding out. He's had a good game, there, making his debut.
Crouch!
The Rubber Direct Pro 12.
Pause, engage. All right.
Early engage from Treviso, but the momentum has gone for the Dragons. Kick the touch, you lose it. Looks like it might just be an up and under. Or just a hoik as far down the pitch as possible. Fielded by Williams. Inside to McLean. Thought about kicking and running. Good ball put out in front, Scarby. Great little offload. Tackle to the ground. Chivanga. Quicker phase. Burton. Offload. That's Gorey in the centre. He's tackled by Coombs. Replacement. Numbers on the left-hand side. Little bit of width now. Williams tries the little dink through. Ball comes back. McLean takes it. Good work down the far side. Just playing that blind side, trying to tie in the Dragons' defenders. Chidadini.
In the side.
Was
Over
flat.
there. You're in the side. Don't kick it out of his hands. Number 7, side entry. And kick it out.
And Lewis Evans, side entry. Penalty given away. It's 9 penalties apiece. And they're going to look to kick for the corner. Very, very acute angle. There's Coombs. Well, he was penalised in the first case, the referee said, for kicking the ball out of his hands. I think he was just stepping over and then changed his mind and said coming in from the side. Will they look for the driving ball? It's been very successful for them so far in the game. Just over the hour mark. Tucking down. That's set well. Faletau. Called to get out. Evans this time. Ball's popped out. Zani. Open side, sets. About to say sets the maul. And the defence
off your feet
from the Dragons, very good.
Yeah.
So Roblin clears his lines, and the Dragons will build again. There's Zani. Technically he's off his feet. Good take, Sidoli. Tap down to Jones, the hooker. Hit up the Faletau in midfield. Well worked. Ball's there for Evans.
Pass back. Stop forwards.
Long ball up the middle. Gorey to Williams. High ball. Faletau takes it, draws the man. Good tackle from Williams. Well taken by Chivanga from Faletau. Number 8 looking to keep the ball alive. Evans to Coombs. Coombs shows a little bit of go forward. Evans is pointing to the referee who just said it's available, play it.
Stop.
Into a little bit of kick tennis now. Burton.
Stop, come out.
It's a pretty good kick if he gets the bounce. Coombs thinks twice about kicking. gives it back to Roblin. Slightly skews his kick. And probably, you'd have to say, advantage Treviso. And I think we're down with Dot again.
Back here. There they are.
Ie, at y clwb rygbi y cyfeiriad, os ych chi am gysylltu dyn ni hyn, os ydyn ni'n dwlu clywed wrthoch chi, ond dyma chi un gan Smurf, un cam lan, 2 yn ôl yw i'r dreigiau heno, medde fe, a cwestiwn fan hyn I Derwyn gan Howell, od y dreigiau yn gweld eisiau Wayne Evans heno?
Stay black. Don't drag him in. 5.
Referee just talking his way through the game,
Ruck.
telling Sidoli not to drag the Treviso players in to that maul there. Sidoli's still trying to be a nuisance, doing pretty well.
Stay.
Slow ball for Barbieri.
Hold.
Burton. Just back into Natolia.
Ruck.
Simonzato. Lydiot out the blocks, but Williams steps.
7.
Tied
Roll.
up by Sidoli. The diminutive figure of Williams, though, causing all sorts of problems. That's better. Oh, no, referee.
Time off. Number 7. Come here. Team offences.
Here we go. Lewis Evans.
Team offences. Team offences. Your number 7 didn't roll away.
It's a culmination. It's a team offence, but I don't remember a warning coming. Penalty count is fairly even. Certainly Treviso were given a warning. Don't remember the Dragons having a warning, whether the referee. Good step from Williams. Sidoli ties him up. Evans is there. As Evans makes the tackle. He's on the wrong side there. Do you know, I think that's harsh. I think that's really harsh. Another change of Treviso. Natolia has gone off on the wing. And Tommaso Ayonone has come back on. Treviso hit blind, wide ball, 5 metres out now from the Dragons line. Simonzato thought he saw a gap, little snipe.
Release.
Kamar's tied up, it's there.
Stay. Don't go in. 19.
Pavanello comes to the base. That's Vidal. Can feed Stadini. Scarby is with him, as is Barbieri. To pick up. Good tackle. Lydiot yet again. Simple play. 5 metres from the line was the ruck. Simonzato found his half-back partner, Chris Burton. And for the first time in the game, Treviso take the lead. Dragons had numbers in defence. You cannot defend that. Sensible play, Treviso. Well, the crowd aren't happy with that, but the referees just said they're going to play on. Well, Treviso have the numerical advantage, 15 against 14. Dragons should be quite happy, let the clock run. Treviso are wasting their time. Brew yet again causing a nuisance, but illegally so. Ooh, he jumped. They were both in the air.
He's taken out his catching hands.
McLean steps up again with his left foot. Good strike. Well, good call, referee. Cornel van Zyl. Well lifted by Cittadini, and Brew did grab his arm. as Jason Tovey enters the fray in place of Roblin. And the youngsters had a good game at 10. We're pretty pleased with this evening's work. Semenzato looking for a little bit of a switch move. Replacement hooker shows why he is the hooker. And Nathan Buck shows why he could play centre. Tovey, Faletau straightens up. Look at that, great turn of pace. Semenzato just about brings him down. It's straight through the middle, referee quite happy with that. Wick, here's a competition, most of the front row this way. Rizzo commits the cardinal sin, doesn't look up, and we could be going to 14 against 14.
Number 1. There you go, holding on.
Ooh, knee ref.
Time's off. Time's off.
I didn't hear.
Penalties increasing, holding on. Take stand.
Again, culmination of penalties.
Your team penalties increased. I spoke to your captain about it. Away you go. Away you go. Go.
Well, Michele Rizzo would be well advised to walk off. I can't really see Mr. Matthews changing his mind, first game or not. Good run. And there, the arm on the ball all the time. Again, a very close effort. Tovey, first real bit of action. Burton strikes the ball downfield. Evan inside. It's Brew. Little hitch kick. And step. It's Evans. Tovey. It's all about the bounce. Semenzato does well. Williams stands his ground and he's off. Sidoli. Oh! Slip. Burton. Nobody home. Chavanga realises that. The winger gets back. Good covering, good spotting from the winger.
Keep coming out, Black.
Fair Olsen.
Retire.
Burton diffuses. Could be a little bit too much. It goes dead, they'll go all the way back. Foot outside. They'll come all the way back from whence he kicked it. Good work from the back three there from the Dragons, just showing their ability. Chavanga in the first instance. And then Brew secondly. But this is what we've become used to from this young man. Ball in one hand, fending with the other.
11.
And credit Fabio Semenzato, who did just enough to bring Faletau to ground.
Hold, please. Hold off. He's still got subs.
Hard to believe that he's still only 21.
11. Hold. We're subbing, lads.
Magnus Player of the Year last year. Rugby Writers Player of the Year. Young Player of the Year. National Rugby Players Association Young Player of the Year. And a leading light in the Rugby World Cup.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Evans, good feed. Faletau, up and gone. Looking to hit blindside. Fens again, his inside ball for Evans. Well worked between 8 and 9. Drive comes in. Faletau's there yet again. Engulfed by 2 or 3 Treviso defenders. Steve Jones, he tucks up.
17 rule.
Gorey makes the tackle, Evans.
7 roll,
But the
Green.
prop.
Ball's there.
Back blind side, Amos itching this side to get the ball. Tubby, flat ball, it's going to be an interception. We saw it in the first half. Tubby reading it well. This kind, wide pass from Tubby. As soon as the pass was taken, absolutely no way they were going to take it. Tubby looking for a flat pass. It was one of those, whoever caught it was going to score. There's the wide pass. Well guessed by Alberto Scarbi. Brew in the first half, Scarbi in the second half. Very similar scenarios. Burton, opportunity to open up quite a gap. Simple as you like. Dragons 25, Treviso 33. The Italians looking to complete a double over the Dragons.
Sub black number 3, please.
High ball, well diffused by Treviso. Nothing the Faletau can do. He's bundled out of the ruck. Simonzato, back to McLean on his left foot. Can't kick directly to touch. Very close to the touchline there. Brew. Good offload. Well played to Smith. But Steve Jones with him. Brew is with him now as well. Need to clear out, get quick ball. Steve Jones goes in. Evans waits. Playing penalty advantage. Now go, pick and go, tap it and go. Oh, referee, let them play.
There you go, hands in. Slowing down, quick
big
ball.
Big call. Fabio Simonzato. The only advantage from Treviso is that Eduardo Gori, who started the game at 9, is still on the pitch. I have to say, I think that's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So, Dragons have a minute with Lewis Evans in the bin. Treviso down to 13. Jones hits to the front, but spill it out the back. Zani to Burton. Burton spurs the opportunity to go wide. Just happy to plug the ball downfield. Try and run the clock down. Moving into the last 5 minutes, it'd be a big one for the Dragons to win. Can't really see how that came out there, but Zani, grateful recipient. Jones to Sidoli. Tubby, inside ball to Brew. Good play. Tubby couldn't quite get the ball away, or Smith rather. Evans waits. Turnover again? No.
Then the advantage, winger offside.
Now is not the time to go quickly.
Okay.
As close to the corner as possible for Tubby. Look for a driving maul. Evans will be back on the pitch. Back up to the full complement. Very, very good kick. As close as you can get. 5 metres out. Do Tubby no end of good. Keep his confidence up. full three-quarter line. Chavanga's come off his wing, hit the back of the ball, straight away to Evans. Lydiate goes. Burton does his best to drag down the blind side. Faletau standing off. But yet again, counter-rucking from Treviso. This time, though, Faletau does get the ball. Beneath the post, it's Scrappy. Foot comes through. Smith looks to get through the gap to offload. Can't do so. Amos comes in and helps out. Faletau is getting up gingerly from the floor. Steve Jones. Evans, Faletau. Chavanga, again Evans, Sidoli this time. Lydiate. Great little pass. Here's an opportunity. It's that man again. Hughes scores the try. Keeps the win alive. Hughes will take the conversion, screaming at somebody to get the cone on the kick. Can't afford to rush this, needs to get it. Bring it within the point. Already got the bonus point. And Hughes could kick again. 33-32. First game the Dragons ever played against Treviso was at Stadio Mineo. And the winning score was 35-33 in favour of the Dragons. What adds the same scoreline here at Rodney Parade? Treviso in no rush whatsoever. It's 15 against 13. 90 seconds, just under rather, on the clock. High ball, it's going to go to Brew. And Brew weaves his magic again, Fuller running, good offload, another good offload. Evans this time, tackled by his opposite number, Zani. Tom Brown is in to help. Sidoli takes it on this time.
Stay.
It's there for Evans.
Release
All
22.
hands to the deck. Tubby misses Lydiate. Smith. Brew has to stay in field. McLean tries to bring him down. Gets as far as Yaoni. Evans has come after as well. Brown this time takes it up. Pass behind Tubby. Now the flat ball is on. Jones. And someone a little bit quicker out there, but the hooker, reserve hooker does well to Chavanga. Good build-up play from the Dragons. Patience, about keeping possession now. Creeping closer to the penalty zone. Great hit in the midfield. Brown, though, does well to maintain possession. Tubby again. He's got Lydiate with him. The outside half almost gets away. Did it go forward? No, says the referee.
Right, 6 out.
But it was a turnover. Lydiate couldn't quite hang on to the ball. And they're happy to get rid of the ball. The game is over. And Treviso, 33 points to 32 winners against the Dragons. An enthralling game, bonus point for the Dragons, would be a little consolation. This commentary has been a Sunset and Vine production for S4C Television. So from Rodney Parade, it's good night.